Well, friends, 2026, we made it through another year. Praise the Lord. And where did that last year go to? Time flies. It warmed up here good in the mountains just around Christmas. But oh yes, old winter's not through with us yet. He come back with a vengeance. It's cold again. But anyway, hope y'all doing fine and had a good holiday Christmas here and New Year. I'm going to share with you a little video here about New Year resolutions and the old superstitions of our mountain people. So sit down and relax and enjoy. Now nowadays, in modern times, it's more about resolution than it is superstition. A lot of you ask yourself, well, what's the difference, Donnie? Well, resolution is just something you promised yourself that you would improve for your well-being for the year to come. And a superstition is just things of times out of these mountains, which is still going on today, of creating good luck or bad luck for yourself for the year to come. That's the difference. Now nowadays, the most common resolutions that people make goals for themselves for the year is losing weight and quit smoking. That's a common one. And quit drinking. Everybody's got their own goals for themselves for the year. And trying to get out of debt. This is a really good one. And it's a hard one too. Or just to find a job or get a better paying job. There's so many different goals set for yourself. Trying to make a living, better living for your family. That's a big goal. Now the old people of these mountains, they didn't have all the modern conveniences. They lived a hard life from day to day. And they believed in praying to the Lord and leaving it to Him. And they would usually at these little mountain churches, they would have prayer vigilance on New Year's Eve, pray into New Year. They would pray in for the year ahead, good weather to raise crops with. This is their livelihood, growing crops. This is their living. This is how they fed each other. And they sold what they could to make a living. And without good weather, they wouldn't have no good year as crops. They would go hungry. And they had big families back in them days. Here, look what a load of kids. That's a lot of mouths to feed on a daily basis. So they had a lot of work to do on these farms. And nowadays, you can just go down here to the supermarket, anywhere, grocery store, and get anything you want if you've got the money. Produce, bread, all sorts of meat. Easy to get, but it's expensive. But this was their grocery store back in the day. They depended on each other and themselves. They canned everything. That was their grocery store. And these old people, they made everything. They were isolated in these mountains. That's the reason they talk the way it is, with their accent and their way of life. Hard life in these mountains. But they believed in the Lord and they trusted in Him, but they had so many superstitions too. Even though they were God-fearing people, here's just a few. Now our elders, they've seen a lot of good times and they've seen a lot of bad times in these old mountains. And they always seem to come up with superstitions that's bad luck, bad omens. Well, here is a list of about 13 good luck omens for the year coming. We always, no matter what kind of year we've had, we always want a better year coming up. So let's get started. The number one on the list, everybody knows this one. Eating hog jows, black-eyed peas, and collard greens with some hot cornbread will bring you good luck all next year. So we always had a good meal on Christmas, but we always had a good one, the family did, on New Year's Day too. So that's a good one. Everybody's heard of that one. And number two, I always eat pork on New Year's for wealth and prosperity the following year. So they say pork is the meat to eat for the year for good luck. All right, number three. Now, they say a kiss at midnight to a special someone will bring you good luck the next year in your love life. So I've always heard that one. That's a good one. Number four, it's good luck not to cry on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Because they say, everybody's got problems. And some people are so sad, bless their heart. And I know the troubles they've got. I've had them myself. But it says it's just bad luck if you do cry on New Year's Day. So try not to cry on that day to give you some good luck for the upcoming year. And number five, it's that shooting fireworks or shooting guns at midnight is a sign of good luck. So if you ain't got no fireworks, back in them old days, I'd say they didn't have the money for fireworks or had no such a thing. They would shoot ambles off, I know, on 4th of July and stuff like that. But most of the time, these old people didn't have nothing, so they shot guns at midnight. And that was a sign of good luck, celebrating the new year coming in. Number six, they say beating pots and pans together at midnight will drive out evil and bad spirits out of your home. That's for good luck in the following year. And that's probably why fireworks and loud noises, shooting guns, and beating pots and pans all tied in together. That's just an old omen to drive out evil spirits out of your home. And number seven, in the new year, praying in the new year will bring in good luck. I know my dad was real keen on this one. He would get with the other deacons and elders at the church, and they would have a night vigilance on New Year's Eve, praying in the new year. A lot of families done this too. You'd never have enough praying, my friend. Prayer is always the answer. Number eight, they say eating grapes on New Year's Day is good luck. Only eat 12 grapes at New Year's. No more, no less, they say. It will bring you good luck for the following year. Now, I've never heard this one and never done this tradition. But I have heard of it a little bit, but I've never seen it done. Let's put it that way. And number nine, open your windows and doors at midnight. This will send out the old year and bring in the new. I've heard that one. Number 11, never loan money to friends on New Year's Day for good luck the following year. If you loan them money on New Year's Day, I've always heard that, it's bad luck the following year. Don't ask me why, I can't explain that one. And number 12, if you're born on New Year's Day, you will be lucky your whole life. And it's just lucky just being born on New Year's Day. But there's an old saying, I have heard that one. And number 13 on this list is a common one. If the wind blows on Christmas Day more than average, it's a sign of good luck to come for the following year. And there you go. There's so many different superstitions. These are just the good ones for New Year's. These mountain people had so many superstitions of so many different things. Most of them are bad. My grandmother and family always like that out of these mountains. You couldn't rock a rocking chair. You don't do this. It's bad luck, bad luck. And I was raised that way. But these are God-fearing people, and they brought these traditions and superstitions from generations back, even back when they come from overseas into this country. That's the way it's always been in these mountains. So all I can do is just leave it in the hands of the Lord. So I hope you enjoyed this little video of our people and way things are and way they still are in a lot of places. So I want to say Happy New Year to all of you, and hope your dreams and goals come true this following year. So take care, God bless, and I'll see you next time.